After dying, an atheist realizes God isn't what you assume. As I explain my transformation, I must disclose a near-death experience that changed my worldview. Ray Catton has experienced the afterlife in his second-floor bedroom over the kitchen in his parents' home at 20. Trauma and despair characterized my childhood. I longed to escape the constant squabbling and unwelcome situations inside my home. A hidden gas leak from the kitchen's gas burner caused my near-death experience. I inhaled the deadly vapors while sleeping. When I tried to get out of bed, I realized my body was unresponsive. My legs and brain were too heavy to move. In this dangerous situation, I dragged myself to the bed's edge and fell. The lifeless body I left behind made the collision painless. I stared at my lifeless body from a neutral corner of the room. This disembodied perspective gave me exhilaration and relief, not terror. The hues and vitality seemed more bright despite the lifelessness below. A bright cone-shaped light from the room's corner enveloped me. A gender-indefinable being at the light's end soothed me and pulled me closer. Euphoria increased, an unexplainable feeling that beyond all others. A key moment prevented me from going deeper into the light. When I gazed down at the room's chaos, my father cradled me, frightened and yearning for aid, despite our fractured relationship. This unexpected expression of emotion made me wish for a closer relationship with him. As paramedics labored on my lifeless body, I negotiated with the being of light to return to my life. Next thing I knew, I was on the living room floor, not in my departure room. I was surrounded by paramedics discussing urgent hospital transfer. Despite feeling great when I tried to communicate the ethereal experience, many were doubtful. As an agnostic, I entered the afterlife but returned as a believer convinced of its reality. At 20, my self-destructive behavior and indifference to death led me into precarious situations where mortality was ever present, working in an environment full of crime, gunfire, and life-threatening situations. One day, a guiding force told me to take the side entrance hidden under a bar. This intervention happened repeatedly in my life. Reflecting on a former experience, I was swept out to sea by a powerful undertow while swimming and unable to return. This guide said, "Calm down, swim sideways, and take as long as you need to get to shore." Following this advice, I swam at an angle and reached safety after a long time. This instruction helped me survive throughout my adolescence without such techniques, confirming the idea that there was something beyond our understanding. Only after meeting my second wife did I grasp this mysterious presence. Despite being unable to articulate it, I came to embrace a force beyond our understanding. Near-death experiences commonly match religious beliefs for devout people. When science and other insights collide, I tend to investigate unorthodox perspectives. While I believe in God, I believe he goes beyond religion. Like Carl Jung's collective consciousness, I see God as a supreme being to whom we are all related. I believe Jesus walked the earth and taught wisdom that fits this perspective. Our inner God and collective God are one. The idea of an only Son of God is replaced by the idea that we are all interrelated sons of God. Traditional religious narratives emphasize hierarchy, whereas this paradigm emphasizes equality and rejects a single higher power making decisions for everyone. My understanding fits well with the idea that we create the cosmos together. Negative aspects in the collective consciousness prohibit it from reaching a positive equilibrium and finding a path forward. Eckhart Tolle's example illuminates human behavior. Like the sun beaming energy to Earth, our decisions with this energy shape our future. The complex interaction between individual actions and collective consciousness changes our world, revealing the deep connection between humanity and the divine entity we share. We are responsible for our actions, not the sun that sustains us. Individuals shape their lives and co-create the cosmos. Our unique reception and use of God's energy in individuality shows our connection to the collective consciousness. This energy defines us, but we choose how to use it. Our creative autonomy emphasizes our role as destiny makers. It profoundly reveals that our behaviors, for better or worse, are intentional decisions, not extraneous forces. When considering the different life routes people pick, why choose a difficult path when an easier one is available? The difference is that difficult terrain can lead to enlightenment. Adversity ignites personal and spiritual growth. Paradoxically, The hardest days expose one's genuine nature, showing resilience and capacity. Reflecting on my path, my hardest days were my best. My actual character showed out in these times, validating my ability to overcome adversity and improve. Hardship-filled transforming experiences lead to enlightenment and self-discovery. Try living like Buddha, a royal with every luxury. The Buddha realized he had to leave his father's compound to find enlightenment. He sacrificed comfort to suffer, demonstrating the importance of trials in spiritual development. My view of good and evil, heaven and hell, differs from traditional beliefs. In the afterlife, people assess their good and bad deeds. This reckoning is a chance for self-discovery, not punishment. Crossing over reveals one's deeds, leading to omniscience and insight. I appreciate life and the afterlife for this opportunity, and Vivian for hosting me. Sharing these views has been a privilege, and I look forward to future engagements. Many thanks to our audience for your attention. May the thoughts offered help you discover and educate yourself. Thanks for watching.